In the winter, the water comes piling down this track. It washes into this space here where we park our pickup. Water that didn't wash onto our parking space would wash down the road, and Mairead took the initiative to drain the water from here. We take a wandering path to slow the water, and now the water is flowing and holding in this hollow. It's a couple of days since it's rained and it's still wet here. I'm going to get on with improving our drainage channel and improving our little pond here. We call it a pond. There's no water here at the moment. It hasn't rained very much. The ground has been dry for months. We're going to take a bit of the earth out, pile it up around it to bank it up and improve the drainage channel into it. In a couple of days we're expecting a lot of rain to come. We want to make sure that we capture this rainfall and keep it within our land.
I'm pruning suckers of this really enormous olive tree and getting the vegetable garden ready so I can plant new things for the autumn, winter and spring. A week after the rain and everything is springing back to life. I have a good bit of tidying up to do, so I need to get on with that. Pokeweed, well, it grows very lush and juicy, makes for a good mulch. I'm throwing them where they land. I really need to put them in the compost to turn them into compost when they'll turn into compost in situ. So that'll have spread a few more chard seeds around the place, and it also means that I don't have to keep planting things. I'm letting nature do its own thing. I'm coming closer to this. Here I've cut down the cardoon that was growing here, and new growth is coming. Cardoons traditionally used in the Iberian Peninsula as a rennet for their cheese, particularly sheep and goats cheese. It's been used for hundreds and hundreds of years. It's not the most exciting rose to look at, but my oh my, does it have fragrance. I'll give it a really hard prune in a month or two. Oh, I'm going to be having yellow chard everywhere. This would be nice. Maybe some will grow out there too. So I changed my mind. I pruned it. It bit me. And I have a few rules when pruning. Dead, dying, diseased, crossed, or if it offends me. And today it offended me.
Got a bit of flat tyre on the wheelbarrow, so I thought we'd better change it. Or rather, fix it. Change the valve adapter over for a Schrader valve. We can both pick up firewood now. Started splitting these pine logs that we cut at Christmas last year. Then we need to get them all into the barn and keep them dry, ready to keep us warm in the winter.
So I've left these seeds drying for a few more days. I'm just using the wheelbarrow as a collection trough. We got them in before the rain, which was the main thing. That's not all seed. That'll have to be winnowed. When we winnow, it takes all the dead leaves, petals, bits of stuff that aren't seed away. We got mostly seed. So I've definitely got enough to grow next year and some to share. And maybe I'll even make some popped amaranth.
I think that's a pretty good load. Close up the back and we'll pick her up. There, it's flooding down the road, draining off the neighbour's roof. I've never seen so much rain and water flowing down here before. We need some more berms in here to slow this water flow down so it can soak into our land, soak into the ground. It is raining pretty heavily. The water's not really flowing here though, is it?
Yeah, but it's still...
It's pooling still.
What about on the next terrace?
Yeah, it's...
Running anywhere here?
No, we don't really seem to get any flow anywhere, do we?
If we had a bit of a berm,
Yeah. God, I'm absolutely drenched. Last week we had a day of rain. This week we've had 3 days of heavy rain, almost tropical rainstorms. We're going to have a look at how much water is in the big well today, and we'll have a look around at some of the other things that are going on after a bit of rain.
temporary pond is still there. And the small well that we cleaned is filling up beautifully. Frogs are back in. Pondweed is starting to grow on its own. But aside from that, it's so clear. The first wall I restored has held up to the rain from here all along to there. And look at how green everything's becoming again.
I've got my trusty red string with a shackle on the end, so you probably know what I'm about to do. It's time to dip the well and see how much this well has refilled with 3 days of heavy rain. So the top knot is the bottom of the well, and the shackle is just touching the water there. So we've got about 10 centimetres of water in here,